channel. Today is going to be a makeup tutorial and it's going to be on drugstore makeup, and I'm going to do a majority of my makeup drugstore, and maybe the eyeshadow will be more on the affordable side of eyeshadows. I'm going to link down below all of the affordable eyeshadows that I have found. I compared prices on eyeshadows and I saw that affordable and drugstore, there wasn't really, a main difference. You can find affordable eyeshadows anywhere, but there's also online companies that sell them, and then there's also stores that sell them. You don't have to stick to drugstore. So I wanted to do something where I believe in things too. Like, I love drugstore makeup. I sometimes struggle with some of the products that they do come out with, but I wanted to be really honest and clear in all of my makeup tutorials that I do, and really talk about products that are going to work for you guys. I'm going to fill in my brows. I know you guys hear a little bit of focusing, and that's from my Canon 70D. I do use a Canon 70D, and the reason why it does that little noise is because it's focusing, and I really like this lens, but it's not a silent lens, so I hope the sound doesn't bug you guys that much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this Brow Drama by Maybelline, and this is in the color Deep Brown, and I'm just going to use this as a powder to fill in my brows. I don't think this product is that bad. It's actually pretty solid, and it filled in my brows pretty bomb. I don't know. Comment below and tell me what you think. I think it filled in my brows pretty bomb. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Classic Ivory, and I'm going to use this as a eyeshadow primer because this concealer dries up really fast, so that will prevent any creasing in my lids. I have yet to find a eyeshadow primer that I like that's affordable. I usually use the Urban Decay one or the MAC one, so I haven't found anything like affordable yet, but this works pretty darn good. So let's try it out. Just gonna mix it on top really fast. Now I'm gonna go in with a blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this concealer out. Today the star of the show is going to be the Morphe palette, the Morphe 35O palette. So the Morphe 35O palette is pretty cheap. It's about $25, and you get about 35 shadow colors, hence the 35O, but you get 35 shadow colors. So I think this is a very affordable palette because it's only $24. If you go for the L'Oreal matte shadow, or you go for anything that's from L'Oreal and it's a palette, it's about $20. So $5 more, and you're getting highly pigmented shadows from Morphe brushes. So I'm a big fan of this. The only problem I would say is with this brand is that everything they have is always super sold out, so that could be a huge struggle for everybody. Oh, and another problem with this brand is nothing is labeled. Come on, Morphe, get it together, get it together. Nothing's labeled. And I'm using the Morphe 505 brush. It's just a really good blending brush of theirs that I'm a big fan of, and we're just going to use that to smoke out as a transition color. And now I'm going to go into that kind of orangey brown that I showed you guys. It's going to be another little transition color. I basically feel like this look needs eyeliner because it's kind of bold and smoky and sultry. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some liner. And just kind of you know, I don't really stress my liner so much. I try not to because I've accepted that my liner is going to do what it wants. If it feels like this look needs a fierce liner, the liner is going to do it. I can't control it. It wants to do what it wants to do. I notice when I try to control my liner and how it's going to go on to me, I just mess it up. And this eye always looks better than this eye. I don't know why. I don't know why. In the eyes, I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to go on and put on this primer, the Magic Lumi by L'Oreal. This is the best primer in the drugstore market right now. This is the best I could find. This works. It keeps my eyeshadow in place. It keeps my foundation in place, and I'm perfectly fine. I love this primer. Once I've applied a primer, I'm going to go in with this orange concealer by LA Girl Cosmetics. And the reason why I use the orange concealer is because I have a little bit of discoloration on my chin and under my eyes. And so I'm just going to put like very little. Literally, that's all you need. And then I'm going to head on a little bit. I'm going to press this up just a tad bit. And I'm going to kind of dot it on because, you know. Go ahead and take a damp beauty blender. This is my complexion sponge by Real Technique. It's super dirty, don't judge me. And I'm just going to dab out all of that orange. Like literally. I feel like I put a little too little this time, so I'm just going to go in with more. Now I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender. The key to this concealer is just getting the right amount on your face and blending it out with the beauty blender. You always want to use a damp beauty blender with this. Try to brush, try everything. My best method is a beauty blender. Okay. Done that, I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundations, and I'm going to mix Sun Beige and Fresh Beige together, and I'm going to make my customized color. That's the only thing with foundations from the drugstore. If you're tan skin, it's really hard to find the correct foundation color because these come out so grayish or tannish, but luckily, I mean, I could totally get away with wearing one color in this Pro Matte line, but I feel like the two work better. So now I'm going to go in with a Beauty Blender sponge, and I'm just going to dab that, pounce it into my skin. Don't rub, just pounce it into your skin. I really like the damp Beauty Blender method. It just makes putting on makeup so much easier. Just the only thing that's annoying about it is remembering to dampen the Beauty Blender. It's like, fudge, I always forget. With the Rose facial spray, and I'm just going to spray my face. Ooh. Just to give myself that moisture. I feel very evil looking right now. Okay, anyways. Next step is going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm going to basically put this in to under my eyes, and it's in the color Light. I'm gonna go on my nose. There you go. Then I'm going to hit right there. I'm not going to do a cream contour. I'm going to do a powder contour. So now I'm going to go in and basically just rub out this contour that I have. I'm going to go in with the NYX contour palette, and I'm going to use this Real Techniques contour brush, and well, buffing brush, and I'm going to basically buff this color in, and I'm going to take the color underneath that yellow and I'm going to bronze up my skin. So this one has like a bronzy tone. The other ones are a little bit ashy. I will put on a little bit of the ashy one once I'm done doing my makeup. Once I'm done bronzing myself up. I do like this contour palette from NYX, but I don't think it's worth the 20 bucks because it's just too many colors that isn't going to cater to a lot of skin tones. So I don't think I'm a huge fan of it. But you know, it's good stuff. It's not bad. I'm going to go in with the contour brush and I'm going to go underneath into this yellow color, and I'm basically going to set my under eyes. That I've applied my contour before I go into the highlighter, I'm going to basically go in with a blush, and this is the NYX Cosmetics Ombre Blush, and it's the Sweet Spring most favorite blush. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe 556 brush, and I'm just going to concentrate this blush onto my cheeks. Ooh, that's pretty. Do I sound like Shayla? Ooh, just kidding. Love it. Ooh, looks pretty bomb so far, you guys. I literally am obsessed with this blush, and I have so many blushes, yet I find myself constantly wearing this one. Is that too much blush? I feel like it is, but it's gonna get toned down with the highlighter. Go ahead and use this NYX Cheek Contour Perfect Contour. Now, what is this called? I'm using the Cheek Contour Duo Palette, and I'm going to highlight in this area. So first, I'm going to put it on dry. Gonna pat it on dry. Do some dryage. It's like slay. I feel like it's slayage. I slay. It's like an I slay moment. Okay. So then now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Mario. I'm going to spray that. I'm going to put on my bronzer wet. Yes, yes. To intensify it, I'm going to put it on wet. Yes, yes. Going to put it on wet to intensify it. Now I'm going to go in with this more bronzy color, and I'm just going to kind of, you know, buff out any lines, any craziness due to my highlight. So it's not so extreme. Can warm it up a little bit. Okay. And there you have it. I'm on flake status now. I'm going to go in with this Cookies and Cream Duo pencil by NYX. And it's basically a lip liner on one side and a lipstick on the other. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys do like it. It was a drugstore slash affordable look, and I hope you guys like everything about this look. Comment down below on what you enjoyed and what you feel like was the coolest part of this look, and also comment down below and let me know if you guys want me to do more tutorials on what do you want to see. I've seen some comments on what you guys want to see. Just let me know more stuff. Come on, talk to me in the comments, because I really want to interact with my viewers and really get to know everybody in my community. So comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. Both are Glambyruna, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, and I love you, and always thank you so much for supporting me. Bye!